An echo of an echo is the semblance of a sound. And I press and I've waited with my ear upon the ground. Oh, lover, I'll see you there, waiting in the willows with your autumn hair. Oh, lover, I'll see you there after many miles.
Coming across that bridge, looking at cooks going, how do we do this? Somehow we made it work.
We made it work.
Yeah.
If you're going out to dinner at Cook's or you're going to the store, you're going to see the same people because we're all here together. And there's pretty much nobody else. And it feels really comfortable and nice and homey.
It was a little bumpy of a ride. We did it.
Yeah.
Thanks to you. And thanks to Warren for talking me down. But it was the most perfect off-season boat ride I think I could think of.
Hi, I'm John Rennie from Rennies, and hope you're all having a great time. It's winter now in Maine, and Maine's a beautiful state in all seasons. And I've been here for 71 years, and our company's been here for 73 years, and we know what you need because we live here. Thanks for watching, everybody. MaineLife is the best life. Thanks for coming to Rennies, and we'll see you soon. Rennies, a Maine adventure!
With over 216 miles of coastline and 200 islands, this area of Maine is so special and pristine. But what makes it the most special is the amazing year-round community that I get to show you today. I have some amazing things planned and a really amazing co-host that I'm about to go meet at Bailey Island General Store to get some breakfast. So let's make our way over there now. Hello.
Hello, Amanda.
So good to see you.
Good to see you.
Oh, everyone, this is the one and only Kevin Johnson. We are very lucky to have you as sort of a co-host for the day. We'll see him throughout the day.
Sure.
Thank you for joining me.
Oh, my pleasure.
So Kevin, what is your affiliation with Bailey Island General? You have a little bit of a connection with it.
I do. My sister started it restarted about 10 years ago, and now my nephew has it, Trevor.
Nice. And you're born and raised islands.
I am.
Yeah, we have a true local. I mean, they do say here, you're from away if you weren't born here. He's not from away. We're gonna learn a lot more about him today, but right now I'm starving. So let's go meet Trevor and get some breakfast at Bailey's.
All right.
My name is Trevor Pomfrian. I'm the owner of Bailey Island General Store since 2017. So yeah, we're a convenience store. We sell beer, wine, liquor, grocery, frozen foods, ice cream. We have a full-service kitchen that we offer breakfast, lunch, and takeout for dinner. We're open 6 days a week, 52 weeks a year. We're year-round. We have enough local population and day travelers to keep us kind of going all year round, and we're thankful for that.
What was your favorite part about owning Bailey Island General Store?
The people coming back, coming back home. And most of these people I went to high school with, elementary school, the whole bit. So a lot of it was like, okay. Yeah. So it was like coming home again.
My mother's side of her family is from here. They've 3-4 generations in, and I grew up inland, but I moved around for a little while, and then I finally settled down here, and feel a good sense of purpose out here. It's a good time.
We're so excited to be able to show that Harpswell is not falling asleep. It gets sleepier, but it's not asleep, and that we want people to know that you can come here any time of the year. What's the most special part about the off-season for you being born and raised?
Well, the off-season, what it was in the early 60s and early 70s when I was growing up, it doesn't look like it does now. In off-season, it was quiet. You could walk down the middle of the road all day long and you won't see another car. And there was a different store here on the same spot, but Johnson's store was here, And that was about it in the winter. Cook's Restaurant, Labor Day, all the restaurants, they were gone. So it was very quiet.
So now we are fairly vibrant, you would say then, I guess.
This place is busy. Cook's does a pretty good job 3-4 days. They keep the doors open all winter.
Yeah. Doesn't your wife maybe call this your office?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. So she.
What does she say it is?
It's my office. She knows where to call to get me. Just call the store number, and I'm here.
Yeah.
But I'm always just leaving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just leaving.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you just caught me. I just headed out the door.
Everybody knows everybody. There's no secrets. We're all on the same page as far as where we are in life and what we have. So, I mean, it feels like there's no pressure here to grow up.
Like you've already experienced, it's people like that kind of make the off season bearable. You get to actually talk to basically your neighbors. It doesn't really feel like you're working a lot of the time, really just hanging out with your neighbors.
It wouldn't be Maine if the weather didn't change in a blink of an eye. I can't believe that it was just calm and beautiful just a few minutes ago. We are still gonna try to get on a boat today. I think it'll be really exciting to show you a day in the life of a winter lobsterman. We'll see how far we get. It's a little blustery, but I still think it'll be a really great adventure. So let's go try it out. I can't thank you enough for bringing us out. Where are we going?
We're just gonna make a little short run down to Pond Island Ledge.
Okay.
I got a couple of streams of traps that are fairly close that we can grab one and sneak back here where
We're gonna haul some traps in the middle of winter, just like you do in the off season anyway, right?
Yeah. But a day like today, normally we wouldn't be out. But
Okay, so I'm a special.
Yeah, you're special.
Just for you guys.
You're getting a special treatment. My name's Mark Wilson, and I've been living on the island for 61 years. He's 62 in May.
How long have you been fishing?
I got my license at 10, and that's all I've ever done is lobstering. It's a very good community. It's everybody, everybody has a little whatever, but everybody gets along fine in the fishing business, and I couldn't ask for a better place to go fishing from. The winter, obviously, I bring my traps up for a couple of months and things slow down, which is nice. I'm losing my zip for the lobstering now, so
You still got plenty.
I used to dream of hauling traps every day, but not so much now. But I still enjoy it, and I enjoy the summer, obviously, because it's warm. But I like the winter, and then I get to go down to my office at the store and drink coffee and settle all the world's problems. It's a lot of work. Yeah, the fishing has changed a lot, because when I started, it was all wooden traps, and now we got all wire traps, which is way easier. Yeah. A lot less maintenance.
Yeah.
I used to dread to go down on this point in early spring and start patching wooden traps. It was a it was a lot of work, and you just never know what the next season's going to be either.
Yeah.
I had an old guy tell me once years ago. He says, if you go lobstering long enough, it's everything that you think that you know will get thrown out the window, and it's always changing.
Yeah.
And our lobster catch has just gone up tremendously over the years, from what it started when I was young till now. It's amazing.
It was a little bumpy of a ride. We did it.
Yeah.
Thanks to you. And thanks to Warren for talking me down. But it was the most perfect off-season boat ride I think I could think of. Core memory for sure. I will never forget that. But look what we got.
A couple of nice,
bumpiest
tasty
ride.
Maine lobsters, right?
the freshest you can get. We've seen the lobsters. We're gonna come right back after break, and we're gonna go try some lunch at Cook's Lobster House, where Mark sells his lobsters too.
Can we have a beer?
Yes.
Oh, sounds good.
Yes. Are you kidding?
We always have great prices at Rennies. And my dad, when he started the business 73 years ago, said, even though you get a really good deal, pass it on, because your customer will remember that they got a great deal, even though you probably could have got a little bit more money for it, they'll know. We have about 10 buyers that travel the country and on the phone, on Zoom. all the time trying to find deals. And as I said, we have great vendors who call us first.
Hi, welcome back to MaineLife Off-Season. I'm Jen Charbonneau.
And I'm Nick Charbonneau, one of the owners of Cook's Lobster Ale House out here on Bailey Island. We've owned Cook's since 2015.
It was like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And
Yeah, we
for
came
Nick,
and looked, and
yeah.
I was like, how do we make this work? Because I had never been out here before, and growing up on lakes and being on the ocean, coming, visiting and stuff, but this coming out here was just coming across that bridge, looking at Cook's going, how do we do this? Somehow we made it work.
We made it work.
Yeah.
We believed in the place. We believed in each other and that we could kind of bring this place back to life. And I think we have. And I think we've done a really good job.
And it was crazy when we took over. It was July 1st, 2015. So it's like, here you go. And I'm like, okay, there's 1,000 people coming through the door right now. Well, this is amazing. Like, yeah.
We're a huge restaurant. We can seat almost 300 people. So it is daunting
at times.
And when people walk in and see, the difference in summer and winter, summer, we're 700, 800, 900 people a day. It is a lot. You walk in and this place is packed.
I like when people walk in and they look and they think this is a mirror. And they realize, oh, that's the whole dining room way out there still. Yep.
Yeah, everyone
And then you can see the bridge just perfectly when you walk in the door from the panoramic shot.
Everyone says, can we get a seat with a view? And we're like, well,
which
take your
one?
pick, because every single seat, including the pub, has a fantastic view.
People ask, well, where are the lobsters coming from? Like, do you see all the boats out there? Like, you see the trap, it's gonna go that wharf there, and it comes right into our tank in our kitchen. And there's, some people don't even get that. They think we get our lobsters from somewhere else, which is amazing.
There are 3 of us, I believe, that are left of the OGs from Cook's. So we are the 3 that kind of came with the building when Nick and Jen bought it. So we have been here from the beginning, from the old building to what is now the still kind of feels the same, but newly renovated kitchen and bar. I think Cook's in the off season is kind of when this little fishing community kind of comes alive again. We get to see people that we only see in passing during the summer when there's hundreds of people cycling down the roads. We get our home back for a couple of months. So that's what I love about it. And people get to come back and they get to come and visit us here at Cook's.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Great, how are you?
I'm so good. Good to see you.
You as well. Welcome.
Okay, what's my surprise today?
All right, today we're gonna do a Cosmopolitan.
Okay. You will not hear a complaint after that boat ride.
Excellent.
All right, last one.
Oh, Kevin.
All right. So guys, we have, let's start right over here, lobster mac and cheese, our classic Reuben, our handmade lobster wontons, which are all made here. We have our Cook's salad with salmon, lobster sauté, tuna nachos, and always classic fish and chips. Dig in.
Dig in, Mark.
I am ready. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is amazing, and very excited to be able to show you all the menu. It's amazing. Your lobster comes to this restaurant. You are the provider. It's inevitable that in the off season you're not open every day. So it's that Thursday where you guys open at 4:30, and it's literally just a place where we can come and see each other.
Yeah.
You always know that you don't know who you're gonna see. You don't plan it.
Well,
you just show up and see who's here.
You can always count on 4 or 5 different people being here.
That's true.
The fact that they're not here right now is kind of shocking.
So Kevin actually did the full renovation of this bar, right?
I did.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, with a lot of help.
Well, with a lot of help, but you spearheaded it, right?
Yeah. We raised the ceilings by about 6 feet. The end of the bar was right here.
Jeez.
And the old bar is up against that back wall back there. It was only 6 feet long.
Wow.
Yeah. So then Nick figured what he wanted for a bar. We measured it out and figured what we needed for wood. And the guy had a kiln. So we managed, he says, everything else came out of the kiln and everything could squeeze in there. So we could get, it was green wood, so we'd get the moisture out of it. Nick wanted to leave the bark on. I said, slim chance, but look at that.
this is the best part.
Oh, yeah.
The bark is amazing.
Yep.
Did you get a deal here?
Yeah, we worked something out.
I might have heard that you might have a little bit of a deal here.
Yeah. But I still do stuff here.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm retired, but it's my pet project.
And not bad company to be in to do that.
No, they're nice people.
Well, I think we're gonna try to tackle as much of this as we can. And then I am so excited that we are gonna make our way over to speak to some amazing women who are affiliated with an organization called Harpswell Aging at Home that is so important to our community, and I'm really excited to show you a little bit more about it.
Hi, I'm Melissa, and I've been with Rennies for 15 years as a buyer. I'm from Maine originally, so I really enjoy it here. Great company to work for, really good people. It's fun. I never thought I'd be in the buying world. My background is very different, but I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. My favorite part about working at Rennies, as a buyer anyways, is finding deals for the customers. You never know what you're going to find when you come to Rennies, and as a buyer, that's what we're always looking for, that deal, that unique item. It's fun.
We are so honored and proud to help our community this way. We are now over $800,000 in donations throughout New England. I think assisting teachers in their projects and helping kids to achieve their dreams, it's our legacy, and I believe this is a true one cause that every single employee of Berlin City is really proud of. To nominate a teacher, a class, or a school, please look for Keep Driving Foundation on berlincity.com.
Maine is a lifestyle destination. With over 3,500 miles of coastline, lakes, mountains, and four-season recreation, there's a reason Maine is known as Vacation Land. At Harcourt's Waterfront and Fine Properties, we're the Maine real estate lifestyle experts. If you're thinking about moving to Maine, we can help you not only find a property, but the perfect home to fit your lifestyle. Contact us today to make your dream of living in Vacation Land come true. Harcourt's, we're with you all the way.
We just wrapped up an amazing lunch at Cook's, and now I'm really excited to be focusing on an incredible organization in Harpswell, Harpswell Aging at Home. We have a few of their volunteers that are here to talk about the organization, and I'm so excited to be at this beautiful home of Karin Soderberg. So let's go sit down with the ladies.
Basically, Harpswell Aging at Home, we call it HA for short, is a grassroots organization that was formed to try to help some of our older neighbors age safely and happily in their homes and in this beautiful place that we call home in Harpswell. And many of us don't want to ever leave, and we want to try to stay in our homes for as long as we can. So we help them to do that by providing some healthy meals and delivering them to them when they're in need of that, or providing special home repairs to help make the home a safer place to grow old agefully in. And we provide rides in and out of town. We can be a little bit remote out here. It's beautiful, but it is a little bit remote.
The repairs that maintenance team made were outstanding. I could go over all the lists, but that would be boring. Basically, they come and they make an agreement with the owner, me in this case, about what I would like to have done. And they also say what they think should be done. But then another person saw me walking out to the garage to show him the smoke alerts they had to repair. And he watched me lurch out through that entrance into the garage, and he said, "That's not the smartest way to get out of your house." And I looked at him like, "What are you telling me?" And he said, "You're leaning for that table out in the garage to keep your balance." And he said, "I'm going to fix that right now." This was not on the list, but he went out to his truck, got 2 grab bars, and put them up immediately.
We have so many volunteers, and they come together and just do what needs to be done so that we can help our neighbors. So we have a number of different programs. This week we had an old lunch with friends program that had been suspended from before the pandemic, and it's like a community lunch, and it's so much fun. Organizations provide food, and we just sit around and talk and have a good time and enjoy the delicious food they make, all home-cooked delicious food.
I love so much about Maine. I love being here in the wintertime and seeing the ice floes come down this Ewing Narrows. Sometimes there's a tree standing up on an ice floe. Sometimes the seagulls are getting a free ride out to the ocean and then coming back up. But there's all kinds of wildlife going on Ewing Narrows.
So where could people go to find out about either the volunteering aspect of that or receiving any type of service from you?
Well, if you would love to volunteer for Harpswell Aging at Home, the easiest way to do that might be to go to our website, which is hah.community.
We are just going to take a quick little break and come right back to my home for a nice little potluck with some friends tonight. We'll see you soon. Hey everyone, I can't think of a better way to finish the day than welcoming you to my home with my husband Taylor, our little dog Buddy. We have a few more inside. We are actually welcoming Taylor home today after 75 days away as a merchant marine, so welcome home, hon.
Thank you.
And we have some really, really special guests and we're gonna enjoy an amazing potluck with family and friends. Let's go inside.
Hi, my name is Debbie Johnson. I'm married to Kevin Johnson, who's a lifelong Bailey Islander. We've been married for 40 years and we've lived in Harpswell all of that 40 years. It's a great way to go to each other's houses, especially after the pandemic, and just everybody bring everything, your classic beans, baked American chop suey, that kind of stuff, comfort food, and everybody just brings everything and nobody has a list and you just bring whatever. We've gone to people's closed restaurants before and brought food. It's just great. It's just a great way to get together, especially when it's cold and it's stunningly beautiful when you're looking at the water.
My name is Roxanne York, and I have been on the islands for about 45 years. For me personally, it's about the seasons. I think every season brings something new, and the change of seasons brings a new energy, it renews energy. And the winter particularly is a season that is slower, quieter. It's definitely a time to read. And the core people that are here are people who also enjoy winter activities. And I mean, my whole family really used the winter. Winter is their favorite season. So it's not an off season for them. They ski, they snowmobile, they snowshoe. There's a lot of things that they do. So they're very active outdoors people. And I think that it brings a different season as far as friendships, because it's a core group. It's very people you've known forever.
I like it because even though I love the summer the best and I love all the crowds and the tourists, I like how close-knit everything is because there's nobody else around but the locals, and you feel like this one big family that if you're going out to dinner at Cook's or you're going to the store, you're going to see the same people because we're all here together, and there's pretty much nobody else, and it feels really comfortable and nice and homey.
This has been really, truly the most fun day that I've had. Thank you, MaineLife, for this opportunity to be able to showcase this community and these amazing people who took me out on quite the adventure today. Thank you, Kevin, for being with me for the day as well.
I told you not to go.
He did tell me not to go, but I trusted I was in good hands. But truly, a community doesn't get better than this. Please come see what Harpswell is all about. Enjoy our off season. It is for everyone, and we just can't wait to have you and see how special it is here. So cheers to this amazing, loyal community to Harpswell.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Cheers. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of MaineLife Off Season. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook, and of course, as always, a huge thank you to our sponsors and to New Center, Maine. We look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.
As long as Ron shouldn't be sitting at this table, because this is where the young people sit.
Oh.
And then as you go that way, when you get down against that wall.
With over 216 miles of coastline and 200 I was so close. Season. Be sure to follow us on our socials and follow us on Instagram. Oh, sorry. I want to say our socials. Okay.
And Taylor just told me, listen, I've been gone for 3 months, get the hell out of my house.